Why am I running this year? Okay, let me go back the last time around. The reason I did the write-in campaign is I could not see anybody going unopposed. Why this year? Basically the same thing, but there's a little bit of difference. With the appointments that have been taking place, I am the only other person who has run in the last 3 elections. The one thing is that I can see in talking to people via social media or being in person, like it could be Tim Hortons, it could be some other place. I run across people all the time, and they come up to me and ask me, well, why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? People in general, I feel very disillusioned about the government. They feel disenfranchised. They don't trust the city. They say, well, they're just the North Union Street project, is an example. Well, why don't? It's a big waste of money. I understand why it had to be done. Okay, I was at the I was at a good portion of the planning meetings. I'm one of the few that came up for the public hearings. I believe people should be made aware more of when the public hearings are. I see a lot of issues in regards to properties. There seems to be a push to tear down a lot of these properties. Some of them need them. Case in point on Main Street, those 3 houses there, they need them. I understand. In reading the article, I understand why they tabled it. JoJo's, the guy's willing to put a pile of money into it. Let him do it. It's better to keep. It's better to have somebody pay property taxes on a building than have somebody pay property taxes on an empty lot or a parking lot. It's revenue that can be brought into the city. Also, homes, some of these other homes that they've been looking at the city to acquire, to tear down, if the homes are structurally sound, and if they can be refurbished for people who technically can't afford to get into the house, I would say put a lottery in there. There'd have to be income guidelines, there'd have to be guidelines into it. Get people into homes that they can afford, but it's not going to end up being a rental, and keep that on the tax roll. It's a matter of keeping properties on the tax roll. I also think that, as you've heard me say before, basically we have in here service industries. And I'm saying like retail, food, restaurants, grocery stores, doctors, lawyers, hospitals, they're all service industries. Service industries can only survive so long feeding off each other. You need to have a good manufacturing base. Okay? You need a good manufacturing base to help these service industries survive. The catch-22 is you're not going to get manufacturing to come in here if you don't have the right service industries. But the service industries won't survive. Like a retail shop, let's just say somebody decided to put a toy store in uptown. They can survive for so long. But if there's no manufacturing industry, there's not going to be only so much money that can go into it because of people working in fast food, people working in retail and other stores. They can only survive so long off these other people's money. And you need a good manufacturing base.